So good evening. So we'll wait for 5 to 10 minutes. So morning we have discussed in live regarding what are the targets to the downside, but what we expected, it has come very much early. So I thought during the news the market will come down, but it came down very decently, and it's what I expected. Our next target will be 3283. So if you check with the chart which I shared on Saturday, or I think Saturday or Sunday, exactly the market is coming down exactly according to the levels. This is a weekly pivot and it came down decently. We have a rejection from here, so RSI is negative and it came down to our target, that is 3302, but still there's a possibility of coming to 3283 zone. So after retest from this particular order block, again it can come down. So for now, if you want to go for any buy trades, plan your trades above this level, that is 3308. So above 3308, after the news, if any candle closing above 3308, you can go for buying. Otherwise this is going to be a major important zone for now, so it can come down from here to the downside. Okay, coming to the BTC target 1 is done, that is 1,18,600, and the second target is 1,18,900. Still we have chances for upside momentum, we'll see. So and euro, the same thing what we have discussed the morning. I'll show you. Wait, just give me 2 minutes of time. Still there is a possibility of selling because according to the crossovers. See euro, morning we have discussed regarding the return point. Beyond that return point it came down now. Okay, beyond the return point the market came down. So this is a morning what the target we have discussed. It has moved down. So what I can expect now, there are no huge buy volumes. Loss buyers 55, profit sellers, loss buyers, so it will be on sell side only. So what I'm expecting, it will liquidate this zone 1.15230. again it will come down. So we'll be live for the news today. It's 11:30 we have a news coming up, so till 12:30 we'll be live. See ya. When you see the trend, whenever there is a sudden drop in the market, you just check the trading activity. Just check the trading activity. Until unless you don't find any crossover, you stay on sell side. Even if you find a big buying volume came up, even though we have a big bull candle in the market, you have to confirm with your crossover only. Until unless there is no crossover, so that's a confirmation, that's a manipulation candle in the market. So today we will discuss regarding the motivations and the process and everything we'll discuss. Let others also join today. Anyway, it is around 10 p.m. so I expect at least 10 people to attend from the group. Daily only 5 people are coming to the live, so 5, 7. So today at least we can expect, I'm expecting some 10 people, so that I feel so the one who attends today, they are really serious on trading. So the one who attends today, because anyway it's at 10 p.m. I don't think you don't have any other works apart from sleeping. So we'll see, dekhte hain how many people will be live today. So we'll start our motivation at 10:15. So let other people also join. So for now I'm still looking for gold on selling for the target of 3283. These are the targets which I have shared on chart on Telegram on Saturday or Sunday I think, but I have shared that. So for now I am expecting these levels. So 32.83, 32.60, and 32.44. The ultimate target is this one. 3150 is the ultimate zone for gold. Ultimate target for gold. So this is what I'm expecting now. I don't feel that it will come directly. It will take some time testing the levels. So for now, buying opportunity only above 3308. If you find any opportunity or candle closing above 3307 or 3308, you can go for buying. Until unless this level is sustained, stay only on sells. So I'm holding my sell from 3377. So we'll see how far it will come down. So 3377, what is that level? That is when you check with previous 3377, that is this one, this level. This is the entry, 3377. So from here I am holding my target. So I stayed on my decision regarding the technicals what we have shared chat on Saturday. I think it's Sunday, sorry, maybe Monday. So for now I'm expecting 32.83. If the news comes in favor, market will, if news comes in favor for dollar, gold will come down. If not, it will pump again, but the candle has to close above 3308 to reach pivot, and it has to breach this pivot, and it has to clear this previous day high. If any candle closing previous day high by tomorrow morning 6 or 6:30, then it is a clear sign of uptrend. Otherwise, if any candle is not closing above previous day high, still there is a possibility of gold to come down. So still we have possibilities of gold coming down until unless it doesn't clear previous day high. So keep a point in mind, until whatever it is, even it is a gold, even it is a euro, even it is a GBP USD, until unless it clears previous day high, it is not in uptrend. Even though if the market is coming down, if it doesn't break previous day high, so that is still informative that the market is still downside. So if there is a that is a price action concept, that is some sort of price action concept. If falling market, if it wants to turn to buying side, sure it has to clear previous day high. So you just make a note of it, so that it will be easy for you people to take or open new positions whenever the candle clears previous day high. Whatever it is, even it is a crude, even it is a BTC, even it is a whatever that is. So see ya. One second, news connect disconnected. I don't know why. One second. Okay. So still there is no crossover. So according to this 0.4 and still 0.3, still there is a possibility of selling. So we have one more return point here. So we have one more valid return point. So this will be retested for moving upside. So your target for now will be 32.90. 32.90 is the target to watch for now. 32.90. So we have an indication of liquidation, and at the same time we have a spike. So this can be a reversal. So if you observe here, there are huge sell stop orders which are being triggered. Sell stops has been triggered, so pushing these people into the losses. Market, your next target can be this one, So why? Because why I am suggesting this level? Because loss buyers, when compared to this zone, we can see only at this particular zone we have huge loss buyers. So what market will do, it will try to play below this zone only. It will go up, it will not clear this volumes. So when the candle is coming like this, what these people will do, they will average the price. So after averaging the price, what market will do, it will dump again, so pushing them into losses again. So for now this is an important level, and this is an important level. For why? Because if market wants to move upside, you should see where are the huge loss buyers are accumulated for moving upside. For moving upside, if there is sudden fall, if seriously market wants to move upside, it has to clear huge loss buyers area. So see, when you see the order book here, more loss buyers are accumulated, here more loss buyers are accumulated. See why market manipulated with a candle. See here, manipulated and it came down. Let's check with the RSI what it is telling us at this particular candle. See here, exactly trading at the level of 50. So check the candle, check the volumes here. Even though you find a big bullish candle in the market, even though you find, see, I'm explaining regarding the FX also, FX SSI order book. The people who have difficulties guessing the moves, you can discuss now, because we have time till 11:30. So whatever the doubts you have, whatever questions you have, what are the problems you have, you can discuss here. You just drop me a message. So if you want, again and again I will explain those things. Okay. So for moving upside, it has to clear the return point. After liquidating the return point, our first target will be for buy side is 33.13, and here we can see huge buyers. When compared to the sellers, buyers are high. So market will not allow to break these levels. It will pull downside. Once candle reach these levels, it will pull downside. If this is breached, if candle goes to this level, again it will pull downside. Why? Because loss buyers, market wants to keep the people only in losses. So markets are designed to lose money. Markets are not designed to earn money, but we will stay. 1 second, why there is a not the 1 second current ratio, 1 second. What is current ratio? Why it's not coming? 1 second. I don't know why it's not coming. Profit ratio, 1 second. Current ratio, why is current ratio not coming? Okay. So let's see, you just give me 2 minutes of time. Current ratio is not getting loaded, so I'm क्या हुआ यार इसको? Yeah, it's here. So if you see here, 72% people are on buys, 28% people are on sells. So what advantage what we have is, according to this instruments, we have to stay always on sell side. always on sell side. Don't look on to the buying opportunity. Sorry. Unless previous day high is breached, unless this current ratio is valid. So make a note of it. If this current ratio is valid until previous day high is sustained, once previous day high is breached, these ratios will change. So what some people will think, even it is 72 and 28, market will move upside. So people will think that there is a sudden reversal and market has changed its direction. No, unless it breaches this previous day high, this is valid. Okay, just make note of it. It's a blind indication. So if once this is breached, we need not to take care of this percentage. Let the percentage change. Anyway, once the market moves this range, there will be change in volumes. Sure, there will be change in volumes. So what we have to do, this is very important point. Current ratio is valid on sell side until unless candle is trading below previous day high. If once this is breached, this is not valid. You have to look on buy side again. Wait for good volumes coming up into the market, then you can take your entries. Okay. So I'm audible, right? I'm audible. I shorted on that bullish candle. आप करता है यार अमरीश भाई, आप रोज करता है पूरा. आप डेली 2 लाख कमाता है, बट यू डोंट गिव पार्टी और यू डोंट डू एनी शांति पूजा. शांति करना पड़ेगा. So that's the logic. See, even though bullish volume, even though if you see bullish candle, don't think that market is moving onto the bull side until unless you don't find evidence of any crossover here. Until unless you don't find any crossover here. See, you don't see any crossover. So until unless there is no crossover, you blindly stay on sell side. Even though you can see this type of pumpings upside, no need to worry. If there is a crossover, you just exit your trades. Okay. So if you find any crossover, just you exit. Okay. So coming back to the order book. So we have important. So people who missed order book, they can join now. If anyone, please drop a message in Telegram for the discussion of order book. We will go into deep discussion into the order book because we have time till 11:30. So we'll discuss and we'll have some 10 minutes of motivation on our trades. So we'll discuss a deep order book and motivation also. So okay, coming to this, if you see here, so we'll wait for 5 minutes and we'll discuss the order book. Just someone please drop a message in group because I am live. Again, I need to open my Telegram. If anybody can do that favor, dropping a message regarding discussion of order book. वफ़ी प्रॉफिट से अमरीश भाई सबके लिए गोवा में मीटिंग अप अरेंज करे. अरे कल और टुडे ये अप्रॉक्सीमेटली हैज अर्नड अबाउट 4 lakhs यार. थाईलैंड लेना व्हाट डू यू से, वी कैन आस्क हिम फॉर पार्टी इन थाईलैंड, नॉट इन गोवा. वो बड़े आदमी है. छोटा छोटा पार्टी क्या, व्हाट यू आस्किंग इन गोवा. आस्क हिम रिगार्डिंग थाईलैंड. Thailand is cheaper than Goa. So just we'll wait for 5 minutes. Just for 5 minutes, we'll start with deep discussion into the order book. Deep discussion into the order book. ए सब लोग का पास पासपोर्ट है. People who are going to schools, do you have passports? आ जाओ हैदराबाद जाओ. 12th, come before 12th. Okay, come before 12th. 12th I'm flying to Dubai again. So today purely we are trading on interest rate decisions, and we'll start our FXSSI instrumental panel usage. How to use them, which are the instruments you need to observe. See, tell me one thing. Tell me one thing, the people who are live here. So how was your journey before 6 months compared to today? Are you okay? Are you good? Or you have achieved anything, or you're better, making some good development? Just drop your messages in chat. I like to know, because I didn't interact with you people from long time. So I like to know, before 6 months and today, what was your position at trading? What was your positions at trading? Are you better? Are you making up? Are you still developing? Just drop a message in chat box. I like to know. So where were you people here? So we'll wait for 2 more minutes and we'll start our Amrish bhai, you are a operator. आपको आपका message we don't require any evidence. So what happened to the others? Nothing. There's no development in your trades or in your strategies, or I don't see any messages from your people. Okay. Okay. Come on, yaar, you're a trader. You have to open up your message. You have to. Abey. I'm asking about your trading journey, yaar, not about me, yaar. So I want to make, if people are still not getting the strategies, I'll try to make changes of my presentation. Just I'll try to change my way of presentation if people still are not getting how to trade. Okay, 1 minute left. We'll start our I'll start our FX SSI order book. We'll go step by step. Hardly for every instrument it will take 5 to 6 minutes. By 11:15 we'll close our this thing, explanation of FX SSI, and we'll concentrate on our tradings. Okay, it's 10:25. We'll start our this thing. So FX SSI, the people who are really getting confused. Okay, first and foremost, check whether first where the market is trading, first where the candle is trading, whether it is trading below the previous day high, or near to the previous day low, or near to the pivot level. Okay, so first you have to observe where the market is, where the candle is trading at, whether it is at previous day low or previous day high or at pivot level. So these are the 3 important zones which you have to compare. Your first instrument is current ratio. Apart from all this order book, all this kichdi and all, first you have to concentrate your current ratio compared to your chart. So whether it is trading near to the previous day high or near to the previous day low or pivot level. So these are the important points we have to observe. and there are some other important levels like previous month low, previous week low, weekly pivot, monthly pivot. But for now, this is a weekly pivot, this is a daily pivot. From weekly pivot, it has taken a rejection. This is a strong resistance zone. What is a strong resistance? When we have two important levels at some particular place. See here, this is previous day high, and this is weekly pivot. So this is the damn pretty tough zone. So from the one who had taken the sell position from 33, aram se you would have captured somewhere around, you take this as previous day low. Okay, 33 say 10, you make it on an average of 10. So that is 230 pips. 230 pips. You would have captured 230 pips, so which is a big profit. So what we have to observe? First check whether the buyers are high or the sellers are high. If buyers are high, we will take only sell positions from important levels only, not somewhere around here or now somewhere around here. No, we will wait market to reach important levels. From there we will check the ratios and then we'll take our entries. Until unless you don't compare these two parameters, you will not get an entry. You can't take buy positions at this zone. You can't take sell positions at this zone. Make a note of it. Previous day high, no new buying up, no new buying. Previous day low, no new selling. During the pivot, at least the play at near the area of pivot, you have an opportunity for market to reach either previous day high or previous day low. You have two opportunities. You have when the candle is trading at pivot level, you have 50% chances for your trade, what you are trading. So either from the pivot it can react to reach previous day high, or from the pivot it can reach previous day low. So you have to compare. If the candle is trading at previous day high, check whether there are high bullish volumes, that is high buying volumes. So we will wait for any reversal from this level. If you see more buying volumes and the candle is trading near previous day high, that is an indication market will come down. If you see sell positions high and buying volumes low, then that will be a breakout from previous day high. Okay, you guys getting? Okay, so and the same logic, at a previous day low you need to see less buyers and more sellers, so that market will take serious reversal for the upside. And your first target will be 4 hours open, and second target will be pivot level. 4 hours open is important and pivot level. See now 4 hours candle closed and this is a 4 hours open. What market will do on a higher time frame? This is a 4 hours open now. Just now the candle has closed and now fresh candle has been opened. What it will do? It will retest this level. It will liquidate. There will be a spike and body will be below this level. So that is liquidation of previous order block. So this is a spike. If you see any spike, next candle maybe at 11:30 we can see some spike here on the top. If candle closing below 4 hours open, so that is a downtrend. That is a clear downtrend. What market will do? It will liquidate and it will come down. See here, this candle previous high has been liquidated at this particular level. So confirmation of liquidation on 4 hours time frame, which is pretty confirmation. That's a high probability of confirmation. Okay, see here, this 4 hours candle, these are the 4 hours candle on your chart which you are seeing liquidated. There is a red line, that is indication of liquidity sweep. That's a liquidation sweep. So from here, if you have taken any sell position, until unless this high is breached, market will not move to buy side. So what you will do, if you have taken any sell here, just above this zone there will be a sell. See here, stop loss cluster. Where is stop loss cluster? $33, $34. So this is stop loss cluster. So what you have to do, you have to place your SL just above the stop loss cluster, just above stop loss cluster. The market decently came down, even though if you have entered, even the market is trying to bid with a big bullish candle, until unless this stop loss cluster is valid, you can still stay on buy side. So you need to take chances, So if you take chances, see the decent move to the downside. And morning in the live we have discussed regarding what can be the possible targets for gold. See here, these are the possible targets for gold, right? See, again the market came down drastically, and once this breaches previous day low, once it breaches previous day low, it will retest again the previous day low. At this retesting, what you have to check again, the current ratio. First instrument what you have to check is current ratio, where the candle is trading at. See, the market has retested at this particular level of previous day low. So while retesting this candle, you need to check what are the ratios at that particular level. If it is some 30 and 70 and 30, you need to wait for opportunity for selling again. If you find again an yellow bulb here during the retest, if you see any yellow bulb, that is your SL, take an entry on sell side. You have to take chances. Again I am telling, without placing your SLs, don't think you are going to win the trade. Okay, you have to be mentally prepared. Small SL, at least for small SL. Don't go for big SL. Even I don't suggest for big SL. Okay, after retesting this previous day low, wait for candle bulb indication, and at the same time you need to check current ratio, where the current ratio is. So 70 and 30, what you will do? So even at this level there are more buyers, so what market will do, it will come down only. Okay, so that is an indication and confirmation how to enter at previous day low. Okay, so this is one sort of instrument. So current ratio is done. I am now moving on to the next instrument. So you people are clear with current ratio, right? If your people are clear with current ratio, just type S, otherwise I'll wait for 2 minutes. If you have any doubt, just drop a message. I'll explain again. If not, I'll move on to the next instrument. Still we have 1 hour for the news. Still we have 1 hour for the news. सार मत बोलो यार, AJ is enough. So we'll wait for 2 minutes and we'll move on to the next instrument, and the next instrument is trading activity, which is very important, which you have to compare this trading activity and you have to use it with stop loss cluster. So we'll discuss in just 2 minutes of trading activity. So everyone are clear, right? Okay, then I'll move on. So I don't see any messages coming up in chat box. So I think everybody are clear with that current ratio. Okay, moving on to the trading activity. So this is one, previous day high, previous day low compared to current ratio. Next, at the stop loss clusters or near to the previous day low or previous day high, check the crossover. What are the trading activity happening at that particular level? So at previous day high, if you see here, market manipulated There is a crossover. Sellers has been upper hand. So what market tried to do? It has moved up. Of triggering the stop loss cluster, there is a crossover again. Their buy volumes enter the market. So whenever you see the market is trending onto the buy side, that is trending means volumes coming up into the market on buy side, you stay on sell entries. That is 100% confirmation. More buy volumes coming up. So what market will do? To push them into the losses, market will move downside. So check the crossover at this particular level. If candle has touched MVO, MVP level, check whether there is an indication from pure price action structure, that is a bulb. If there is any bulb glowing, that will be your SL. Enter sell trades. So the indicator is pure price action structure. This bulb indication is pure price action structure, which gives you indication that that can be your possible SL for taking your sell side after taking confirmation from this trading activity. So for now 0.5 0.4 0.4. So no trades, no new entries has to be taken now. If you see 0.7 and 0.3, if you see 0.7 on buy side, you concentrate only entering sell entries. You concentrate taking only sell entries. So if you see these crossovers, if you see buy volumes upside, stay on sell side. If you see sell volumes upside, stay on buy side. Okay, so that is the logic. First instrument you need to check this. Second instrument you need to check this. At any particular important return point, stop loss cluster, market structure break, lower time frame market structure shift, change of character, at these particular levels you need to check this crossover. If you see buy volumes coming up even at this particular return point, that is an indication market, there is a possibility market can come down more downside. Okay, there is a possibility of market coming down trend more. So this is a trading activity. So at particular levels, not every time. So see something like this neutral position. So during neutral position you can't take new entries. Only don't take new entries. Let at least there should be a difference of at least 0.1%. At least there is a difference of 0.1%. You take your entries according to the volumes entering into the market. You always take your entries against the volumes entering into the market. If you see sell volumes coming up into the market, concentrate on buy entries. If you see buying volumes coming into the market, concentrate on sell entries. Once you have entered here, you are worried about exiting your position. Don't need to worry unless you find any crossover here. Now it has happened, right? Now it has happened. Now you can exit your trade. You will be thinking after entering the trade, oh my god, I need to exit, otherwise I may lose my profit. No, unless there is a crossover happen, you can comfortably stay on sell side. Keep your mind in control. Don't take aggressive decisions. Just follow the indicators, just follow the instruments, take confirmations from them. Kuch bhi nahi hota. If you are late, your loss will be very small. Trust me. You blindly just place your SLs according to your stop loss clusters. Don't place your SLs exactly at stop loss clusters. Place above stop loss clusters or below the stop loss clusters, so that your triggering of your stop loss is very less chances. So that's regarding trading activity. So any doubt regarding the trading activity? We'll move on to the next instrument, that is stop loss cluster. We'll wait for 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. I am not promoting FX SSI, and at the same time telling again, I am not promoting FX SSI, and I don't say that buy this, buy that, but this will be a comfortable instrument for you to trade with small SL. It's up to you. You can take the subscriptions. Monthly it costs around 1500. Without investing 1500, don't think that we are going to be in profitable. So we have to go for some investment. If you are getting into any business, you have to go for some investment. So you plan at least 1500 so that you can make some regular profits. So out of 10, at least you can be profit in 8 trades, and other 2 trades that will be a small SL. So okay, and moving on to the stop loss cluster, next instrument. I don't see any messages coming up, so we'll move on to the next thing, stop loss clusters. So stop loss clusters are the levels where people are placing their stop loss. So retailers, mostly the retailers. So mostly retailers, what they will do, they'll place some stop losses according to the trades which they have entered. So for the sell side, they will place their SL on upside. For the buy side, they will place their SLs on downside. So what market will try to do, it will always plan to trigger stop losses like this. Stop loss, and it pumped upside. Again there is an indication, it came down. Our target is return point, and here it came down drastically, and we have a one more return point here yesterday. this return point was formed yesterday. Still there is a return point. Why we have taken entries on buy side yesterday from this particular candle? According to the volumes, according to the crossover yesterday. So you have to plan what is the priority instrument you have to observe first. So which is giving you the accurate. So crossover is very important, and liquidations is very important. So yesterday what was the reason for taking buys? Purely on liquidation, even though we have a return point. I'm telling you, even though we have a return point, but our decision has to be confirmed by the instruments. Okay, even though don't say if there is a return point, market will come down here, so we'll take a sell trade. No problem. No, not that thing. At particular level, from particular place, you have to enter the trade on sell side. Even though you have a valid return point, we have taken buys, observing the liquidations. These are sell side liquidations. So I have seen the liquidation crossover here, so I have taken buys at 14 yesterday, and I have exited somewhere around here. Okay, so this is one stop loss. See here, stop loss cluster. What market will do? It will trigger the stop loss cluster. The people who have taken sells, their stop loss is triggered, they are out of the market. So after triggering the stop loss, what market will do? It will suddenly jump down, because people are moved out from the market. So there is a balance. Now it has to balance again. So it came down again, it has moved upside. Okay, so stop loss clusters are very important level. Return point levels are very important level. So stop loss cluster. So your targets. So our entries to be planned from stop loss cluster. If a candle is reaching any stop loss cluster, wait for opening sell entries with confirmation from crossover. First you take confirmation from this thing. So buyers are high, sellers are high. Okay, buyers are high. What I have to do? I have to concentrate on sell entries. Where I have to take my sell entries? Stop loss cluster. Someone's stop loss should be our entry. That's a blind indication. Someone's stop loss is our entry. So retailers will place their SL. This will be our entry. So if you have taken any sell from this particular zone, followed by a crossover confirmation, followed by confirmation from current ratio. That's down. That's simple logic. What will be your next target? If this stop loss, you have taken any entry here, what is your target and what will be your SL? Your SL will be just above this line, where you can see huge sell orders here. That is, if you have taken entry at 33.33, your SL is 33.36, just 30 pips. Just 30 pips. You have to plan. See, sell limit orders. We have huge sell limit orders. So this is stop loss cluster. This is our entry on sell side. Confirmation, current ratio checking, crossover confirmation, liquidations. That's it. Enter the trade. Until when we have to hold the trade? Until we find any crossover confirmation. So this is a crossover confirmation. Just exit the trade. What now market will do? Now we have a return point. Market will pump here. It will liquidate this stop loss cluster. Here we can go for some selling opportunity. At this stop loss cluster, we have to plan for our selling entries. If market breaches this level followed by a fair value gap at this particular zone on the chart here. On the chart here, if you see, this is a stop loss cluster, right? At this particular zone on the chart, if you see any bullish fair value gap, that is confirmation of breakout, or else market will take a rejection from this level. You have to wait for the candle closure. Again, I'm telling, you have to wait for the candle closure. Unless candle is closed, don't trust the candle. Okay, that's with stop loss cluster. So someone's entry should be our SL. If there is any breakout, wait for confirmation of that particular stop loss cluster followed by a bullish fair value gap for upside. Okay, so this is stop loss cluster. If you have any doubt, just drop me a message. We'll wait for next 2 minutes. If I don't find any replies coming up, so we'll move on to the order book and followed by derivatives. We have two instruments. We have two instruments left. क्या होगा यार, क्रूड ऑयल को पंपिंग क्रूड ऑयल इज पंपिंग. अमरीश भाई कुछ करो ना क्रूड ऑयल को. आप ऑपरेटर है ना, नीचे लेके आओ. Just 2 minutes, I'll have my water and come. So okay, coming back. So next we will discuss regarding the order book. So now comparing stop loss cluster, current ratio, trading activity and order book. So these are other important order book. So okay, coming to this order book. So what order book? So one. So inside of the order book, these are profit sellers. Profit sellers means the people who have taken sells from the top, from here, and people and these are the loss buyers who have opened their positions, buying positions here. Okay, One second, one second. Okay, we have an evidence of fair value gap at near to the stop loss cluster. And what happened to the crossover? 0 0.4, 0 0.2, 0 0.2, 0 0.2. People are exiting their positions. Both buyers and sellers are exiting their positions. Then sellers are closing their positions because that's a profit booking area for the sell side. So 0 0.2, 0 0.2. So okay, coming back to this order book. So what order book exactly defines us? See, these are the sell limit orders, the area above the candle or sell limit orders. The area above inside is buy stop orders, the people who are willing to take buy stops and people who have placed their orders on buy side. Okay, people who are willing to take buys above the candle, and below this, these are the sell stop orders, and these are buy limit orders. If there is any volume like this inside, coming up inside like this, projecting inside, you forget this thing, I'm just discussing about inside of the profile. If you see like this projection, and if you see projection like this, that is called support. Why? Because these are the profit sellers. What market will do, it will not give opportunity for sellers to square off their positions. If market is moving upside, if there is a sudden spike, if you see huge volumes of profit sellers at this particular zone, so here there are no profit sellers, so what I'm expecting, this can be the zone. See again, sell limit, because we have huge sell limit orders. What people are trying to do, they want to sell from this particular zone again, so they placed sell limit orders. So what you have to observe, if you find any fair value gap, bullish fair value gap at this particular zone, when you see huge sell limit orders, if you see at sell limit orders, if you see bullish fair value gap, that is confirmation market can move upside to the next target upside, pushing these sellers into the loss. So what you have to wait for any fair value gap formation at placement of huge sellers or huge buyers. If you see bullish fair value gap at huge volumes on buy side, that is an indication of market will come down. If you see bullish fair value gap at sell limit orders, that's an indication sellers are pushed into the losses and market will push upside. This is going to be little bit tricky, but try to understand. If you are not getting, just drop me a message, again I'll explain regarding that. Because if you keep silent, even I can't understand that. Whether you are understanding or not, again you will say when will be the order book discussion. No, I want to make it clear this time. I think this is the third time or fourth time I am discussing regarding FX SSI instruments. I take it as acceptance that you are understanding. Okay, now coming to this, if see here we have huge loss buyers. That means during this period there are huge buy stop orders has been placed here at this particular zone. So what market did, manipulated, it came down, pushing them into the losses. If you observe this zone here, this is the zone (27). Okay, 27 we have a huge buyers in position. So if you're coming to here 27, see this is a fair value gap. 27 is a daily open level. So daily open level, daily open se niche there is a fair value gap formed, pushing them into the losses. So these buyers are trapped. This is a confirmation. Huge buyers are here. There is a bearish fair value gap. Buyers are trapped here. So unless this fair value gap is breached, market will move downside only. Okay, that's the logic. So if you see buying volumes, you need to get confirmation from bearish fair value gap. If you see sell volumes, you need to get confirmation from bullish fair value gap. See, we have a bullish fair value gap here at this particular level. See, this is a fair value gap, but the thing is we don't have any big volumes at this particular zone, so I don't think this is a valid zone. During formation of any fair value gap, there should be huge buyers or sellers to get trapped. Otherwise the level is invalid for me, as per my observation. That is my personal observation. So I don't consider this fair value gap as confirmed fair value gap, because I don't see any volumes either on buy side or loss buyers or profit sellers or whatever it is, and I don't see any sell limit orders or buy stop orders here. So that's a confirmation. This zone is invalid. What is a confirmation zone? We should have huge sell stop orders or buy limit orders. So this is the zone I am waiting for formation of fair value gap at this particular zone. If I see any bullish fair value gap at this zone, I'll go for buying. If I see any bearish fair value gap at this particular zone on my this trading view chart, that is confirmation for selling, and it can go more downside. Okay, so those are the statistics how to use the order book. So ultimately, if you observe here, see huge sell limit orders are placed here and less buy stop orders. If I see any bullish fair value gap formation at this particular zone, that is confirmation market is moving upside. So here the market manipulated, it has taken rejection from the pivot, weekly pivot, and previous day high. Right side vertical volumes are little bit confusing. Right side, okay. Color, is it in brown or blue? Is it in brown or blue? What are you getting confused? See, okay, I'll explain you in detail. See, if people have placed their sell limit orders here, if they are in strong position, market will come down, right? When market coming down, what it will do, it will push this buy stop people into the losses. Okay, so that's the reason so when you see huge sell limits than buy stops, that will act as a resistance. One more point, that will act as a resistance, and at the same time we have a stop loss cluster here. Okay, and at the same time we have a stop loss cluster here. So this is the high probability range. Market will trigger this zone, and these people are in upper hand, so sell limits are high. So I don't see any bullish fair value gap here to push sellers into the loss. So what market do? Market has taken its decision to come downside aggressively. So these sell people are in profits. So This is the reason here. So these entries, these are the profits. When this running candle, the volumes, few people may hold their position, few people may exit their position, few people may average their position. So according to the average, at this particular zone, more buyers are trapped. So either buyers has to close their position. See, now this is a position we have huge buyers trapped. When compared here, here huge buyers are trapped. So for the upside momentum, what will be the resistance? These things. And at the same time, outside projection, this will act as a resistance. It will not allow buyers to close their position. These people, these sell limit people push the market down, pushing these huge volumes of buyers into the losses. Got it? So outside projection will work as a resistance, inside projections will work as a support. Are you guys getting? So in this graph, if you see, inside projections are high at any particular level, that will act as a support. If you see any projections outside, that will act as a resistance, inside it will act as a support. Oh, 1 minute, I'll have my water. I'm dried up. So okay, coming back to this. Okay, coming back to this order book. So outside projections will work as a resistance, inside projections will work as a support. See, candle is trading somewhere around here. The downside of the candle, if you see inside projections, like there are huge buy limit orders and at the same time huge loss sellers. So huge buy limit orders, huge loss sellers. What it will do, it will take a bounce from that particular zone. So inside projections concentrate for support, outside projections you have to concentrate as resistance. Now the candle is moving upside, so what can I predict the next move? What can I predict the next move? See here, if you compare, outside projection is high, outside projection is high. So I'm expecting market will test this level, it will retest some fair value gap, again it will start moving up till where highest buyers are trapped. It will retest, or at least it will go near giving a hope for them to average their positions, and it will dump down. So just it will try to manipulate the market, it will try to manipulate the volumes, and it will come down. Okay, so that is with the order book. So any doubts on the order book? I'll wait for 2 more minutes. So if I don't get any message, I'll move on to the next thing. Liquidations, sorry, derivatives. So we'll move on to derivatives now. So we have 3 instruments in derivatives. So that is, and crude oil is pumping. Yeah, crude oil is pumping, and I can see target of 70.620. 70.620 is expected target of crude oil until unless 68.3 sustained. So okay, coming back to the MV. One second. So coming to this MVP in derivatives, MVP is very important line. MVP, that is this blue color line, which is called maximum volume profile or value point. Maximum volume profile or volume point. It's a price level with the highest trading volume or order concentration in the current session or selected time frame. So on this I am using 50 minutes time frame. This is the average price level of 15 minutes time frame. Okay, where the highest trading volume is accumulated. So what does it mean? It is called point of control, POC, in your volume profile or whatever it is. It is called POC, point of control, where the highest volumes have been opened, and this acts as a support for candle moving upside. It will act as a resistance candles moving downside. Mostly it will see, yeah, after touching this level it has taken a rejection, touching. So this is the average price. So you don't find big volumes, a big momentum in the market until unless after reaching this volume, or if it is taking any rejection followed by a bearish fair value gap, that is a confirmation market can go down. After reaching this particular level, if you find bullish fair value gap, that is a double confirmation. The market, there is a possibility now, that's a 80% confirmation, market can go upside. Okay, so this is averaging price level. Whenever you find this level near to it followed by any fair value gap, you can take your entries, and that particular fair value gap bottom or low will be your SL. Okay, so what exactly MVP tells us? So the market may be in bear trap situation, price could bounce back towards MVP. In bear trap, that means liquidating buy side entries. So what it will do, the market may be in a bear trap situation. That means it is trying to trap the sellers, trapped the sellers. After trapping the sellers, market the candle has to close above MVP level followed by a bullish fair value gap. That is the confirmation sellers are trapped. And the vice versa, the same thing. If on the upside followed by bullish fair value gap, market will go up. If you see bearish fair value gap coming downside, buyers are trapped. So here the buyers are trapped. So after taking the rejection from this MVP level, this is a fair value gap. It came down decent. Okay. So MVO levels. What do you mean by MVO level? Maximum volume open positions. Maximum volume open positions. So what it exactly tell you? Maximum volumes of open positions based indicator like order book and profit ratio, etc. Okay, it will be using the sentiment based. So if there is any, see, if candle is trading below this MVO level, that is an indication of selling, purely selling. You have to plan only selling opportunities unless candle is trading below MVO level. If you see any crossover happen, see, if you see any crossover happen and this green line will come down and MVP level will be up. So this candle also has to trade above MVP level, taking multiple bounces like this on the upside. So what we can explain in this USD JPY. See here what we have discussed. See here what I said, MVP level is very important. That will act as a support or resistance followed by a fair value gap. So if you observe, so USD JPY has taken multiple rejection from the monthly pivot. This blue one is a monthly pivot. Okay, you leave that thing. This is a MVP level. So after MVP level, see here exactly this MVP level, the candle has pushed up. The candle has pushed up, followed by a fair value gap. That's a confirmation the market is trending to the upside. See here, the MVO level is down. When the candle is trading above MVO level, that is a confirmation of buying. This is a crossover. The green has to be down, the blue has to be up. That is a double confirmation. The market will move upside. Okay. So if any candle trading below this MVP, that is a selling. Any candle trading below above MVP, that is a buying. If you see green line above this blue line, that is a selling opportunity. If you see any green lines trading below this blue line, that is a buying opportunity. Okay. So that is with MVP and MVO and return point. Now we have one more important instrument, that is return point, equal valid instrument along with stop loss cluster. Stop loss clusters will give you the entry levels. The return point will give you exit levels. What is the possibility? Where can we enter the trades? The possibilities are displayed by stop loss clusters. We have to exit our positions at return points. What are the return points indicated? With violet color. These are the return points. So if you are very comfortable, enter at return points. You enter at stop loss cluster, exit at return point. That is the main motto in this thing. If there is any valid return point displayed downside and the market is moving upside, maybe in next 2 days or 1 day, we can see downtrend. If there is any news coming up, if news supports the market, it will go upside. Otherwise it will return to the return point. So what morning also on the live, what we have discussed, this is the target. So 3302 is the target for gold, but what we expected, it can happen in news time, but it has happened in New York session only. So return points are exit points, stop loss clusters are entry points. So enter at stop loss, exit at return point, followed by current ratio. If you are trading on sell side, wait for more confirmation where the volumes are trading at. If you see there are less sell side volumes, enter at buy stop loss clusters. Targets bearish return points. So this will be more profitable for you. 30%, if you see 30%, wait for entries at buy side liquidations, that is stop loss clusters on the upside. Stop loss clusters on the upside. What will be your exit? Return points on the bearish side. So with this instrument we have completed our order book. So now we have 13 minutes for the news. Chalo, be prepared for the news now. Chalo, be prepared for the news. We have 13 minutes. If you have any doubt, just drop me a message. I hope at least now I have explained in detail. People are clear. Why are you so quiet, yaar? You people, your young people, they should be burning blood, very young blood. What is this? So now we'll concentrate on news. So it's time for news now. And again, regarding the motivation, don't follow any books, don't follow any scripts, don't note down, don't write down. If you have any doubts, just use ChatGPT. Don't waste your time in writing. The price action, the candle concepts, the doji, even the patterns, this will not work in this present market situations. Purely volumes and liquidations. If you master volumes and liquidations, you don't need to observe any other indicators. Okay, hope if people are getting what I'm telling. Don't waste your time in reading, that will not work you out. See, if you have read something and the candle is coming down, which page you will search and which paragraph you will search, what exactly this momentum, where you will search for this candle, where you will see. This is a cloud candle, right? This is a cloud candle. So according to the theory, when there is a cloud candle, there is a upside momentum, but no, here the people are trapped. So the candles, the candle theory, the patterns, I don't say price action. Nowadays price action is also manipulating. Only thing what you can do is follow liquidations or liquidity or volumes. Only this can save you from present market conditions. Don't waste your time on writing. So that is good. I don't say, but it is not required from my point of view. Don't write pages and pages. So it will not help you out at any point. When the candle is coming down, even your brain will not work what to do. You will be observing whether to exit the position or maintain your SL. So you will be in that tension. So you can't go back searching your book where this candle belongs to which paragraph. So what I can do, what you can do. So in this meanwhile, your profit will be gone or your SL will be gone. So better learn liquidations and volumes. If you are really serious, search only these two concepts in the market or in the Google, whatever it is. There's a chat GPT, you have many AI tools. Just ask them a question, they'll give you out some answer. Just follow that. Just ask them regarding the liquidation, just ask them regarding the volumes. So better you improve your knowledge from chat GPT rather than going through the books of others. They have been trading from, maybe the conditions are different. Now what we are trading and what they are trade, and the people who wrote the books, those conditions are different, and present conditions are different. If you, what do you say, so we are from different people, different states. I can't get you an example. So when coming to some, what is that Terminator hero, what is his name? So at that Terminator time he is the hero. After that Tom Cruise. Now some other. So there is a differentiate from time to time. You need to change your strategies also from time to time. The change is important. Then only you will keep going into the market. Otherwise, if you stick on to the same concepts which other people has wrote down from their experience, that will not work out at this present situation. So sorry, I'm very bad at explaining examples, but hope I delivered my point. So 7 minutes for the news. Come on, let's go. Let's go, boys. Telugulo cheppandi sir, అర్థమవుతుంది. Only after the news. I don't suggest. For me, what I feel, market will come down, and what I expect, I have a slight what do you say, little bit positive that they will increase 0.25 basis points. If they increase 0.25 basis points, gold will come down drastically. If it is neutral, even though the gold will come down only. what I think if I see any liquidations, I will change my decision. See, again selling volumes are coming up slight 0.3. selling volumes are coming up. So market will pump upside, move upside. क्या हो गया यार fair value gap को, किधर गया वो? So MT5, sometimes MT5 gives us the false indication regarding the fair value gap. That's the reason I will follow fair value gaps on my trading view only. So I'll follow some instruments on trading view. I'll follow some instruments on MT5. So I'll compare both the things, then only I'll take my trade. Until I don't get confirmation at least from the 5 instruments, I need 3 or 4 instruments to get aligned, then I will take my entry. Otherwise I'll not take any entries for that date. Yes, I'll be live till 12:30 today. Any live trade after news? No, in the news only I'll give the trade. At the news time only I'll give the trade. If I see any confirmations coming up from the liquidations indicator, because during the news time only liquidation indicator will work. The remaining and all will get into the sleeping positions. So I will only concentrate first on liquidations at important levels. But for now, my personal view is gold will come down. Just my personal view. So we have 4 minutes for the news. देखते हैं क्या होता है. What big blast the people are going to have. Big blast. 4 minutes for the news. 4 minutes. किधर गया यार? Forex Factor. Where is Forex Factor? So we have 4 minutes for the news. Be caution with your trades. Arey yaar, crude oil has taken rejection from the pivot level. Arey. So we have FOMC statement coming up, and at the same time we have Fed interest rate decision. It was 4.50 expected, but what I'm expecting, they will increase to 4.75. Take time, we'll see. Otherwise, Trump will be angry on Powell buyer. Powell Chacha, he will remove Powell Chacha, he will not increase the interest rate. If he is not going to increase, he will remove Powell Chacha. Max SL for sell previous day low, that is 3311. एक spike भी you see, if you see here, this is present 4 hours open, this is previous 4 hours open. If seriously, if market wants to go down, there will be a spike from here liquidating the previous 4 hours open. Okay, if seriously market wants to go down, present 4 hours open, a big spike here, and it will go down like this. If it seriously want to go down, there will be a spike to the downside following double bottom, and it will candle has to close above 99 for upside momentum. So these are the two possibilities. Spike is mandatory. Spike is mandatory, and we have an order block also there. So we have an order block. So that's a good entry here. If you have seen the crude oil from taking rejection from the pivot, that is exactly at 3 p.m. it has started its rejection for the upside. No problem. Like the stream, please. If people who didn't given a like, just give a like, so that it will be helpful for me. The windows will be open for next people who are willing to watch, so it can go to the more people. It can be, the window will be open for more people. What happened? No change. No change. Hey, no spike yaar. Oh my goodness. There's no change in interest rate decision, so Powell Chacha will be removed. If Trump again gives statement tomorrow, gold will pump upside. If we get angry and if we want to remove Powell, gold will pump upside. So for now, according to this, no change, so we can go for some buying opportunity. I feel like liquidations, no liquidations either on buy side or sell side. Only sell volumes are coming inside the market. You people can stay on buys for now. Your SL will be 100 pips below this thing. Where is this SL? Below this level. The reason, RSI is positive. RSI is positive. So I am looking for buying opportunities. So why? Because we have a spike followed by crossover, and we have a return point here, but from this order block it can test this return point again, it can pump upside. So tomorrow, if if Trump comes with a statement again on Powell, the gold will pump upside. For now I am expecting target previous day low, this zone, because I can see still selling volumes are in active, still selling volumes are coming into the market. So I am looking for, I am staying on buys. क्या हो गया यार, MT5 स्टक हो गया क्या? अरे, this is the problem with my MT5. So still buying is valid. Why? Because volumes and 4 hours open. Candle staying above 4 hours open, there's a possibility of moving upside, target of previous day low or 311. This is an order block. Let the candle close above this 35, or you can open buys exactly at 4 hours open. So this is 4 hours open. We have FOMC statements coming up. Let me check. The people who are trading copper will be down. The statements coming up on copper and metals and commodities now. So if any candle closing below 4 hours open, go for selling. Otherwise, if candle is staying above 4 hours open, you can stay on buys. So this is the 4 hours open. If candle stays above this level, you can go for buying. If candle closing below this zone, you can go for selling. But I feel, according to the volumes, there's a possibility of buy side. My MT5 is crying again. Because more people are trading. The only hurdle for now is this order block. Only hurdle for now. So I'm taking decision on buys until unless 4 hours open is sustained, and at the same time we can see valid spike here. Come on, yeah, I expected a spike. Come on, buddy. And no big momentum, yeah. Why? What's the reason? I expect Powell to say that there is not much disagreement in actuality. So 4 hours open is very important. My MT5 got stuck. I don't know why. 4 hours is open, by MT5 is got stuck, so I'm unable to check the liquidations. I'm just checking with trading view only. So 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours. So crude is coming down. Yeah, no big momentum. So yeah, one second. Still my decisions. I'm staying on buys. From daily open, you have a, if you have this should be your entry point 97. I am on buys. I can see some liquidations. I'm trying to open my MT5, got stuck up. Just give me 2 minutes of time. Still the same issue. Staying on buys. Stay on buys. Staying on buys from previous day high. Sorry, 4 hours open. 4 hours open. Staying on buys until unless candle closes 4 hours open. That's going to be a sell side. Otherwise, it will move on to the buy side. First target will be previous day low. From here, we need to check any liquidations and evidence of any reversals. Then we'll go for selling. Otherwise, for now, stay on buys. SL will be just below the fair value gap. Or if you have equity, below this stop loss cluster. Stay on buys. And what happened to the BTC? क्या यार, there is no big impact. क्या कर रही है यार अमरीश भाई? Tomorrow news. Tomorrow we have a press conference at 12. So we can see some good momentum at there also at that particular time. And core PCE Initial jobless claims tomorrow. Oh, day after tomorrow we have NFP also. Friday. Oh, tomorrow at 6 we have a huge news coming inside. 6, 7:15. So stay on buy side for now. Expecting target of previous day low and previous 4 hours open. आप बाई करता भाई, आप बाई करता 97 नहीं, आप 96 में भी बाई करता, बट शांति नहीं करता. Okay, stay on buys. Coming back to our this thing, stay on buys. So target will be previous day low. If you have taken any trade, just move your SL to cost, move your SL to cost or break even. So still I can see some sell side liquidations, that is market possibilities of moving buy side. I can see some liquidations coming up, only we need confirmations from trading activity. Just give me 2 minutes, I'll join you. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll be live till 12:30, don't worry. Just give me for 2 to 5 minutes, I'll be back. Okay, again it's back down. Yeah, we have a spike here again. We have a spike. Still 4 hours open is valid. So we can see still there's no big move here. I expected some at least 30 to 40 pips momentum in the market, and it's not happening now. So there's no change in volumes also. In the volume percentage, both are coming down. So we have a rejection. This is a spike. We don't have any evidence of liquidations. We'll see. So we'll see next two candles. We'll see next two candles. 95 got stuck. I don't know. Again, the same thing happened here. What I'm expecting, at least previous day low has to be liquidated. From here, if we can see some good downside momentum, from here double bottom, it can go upside, testing this level 24 again. So this will happen tomorrow only. So waiting for a double bottom, but at least this has to liquidate previous day low, so that will be a good level for taking sells. I expected some good liquidation candle, then there's no big momentum in the market. So we'll wait for two more candles and we'll close the session. It's already 12 and we'll wait for 30 minutes. If nothing is happening at 12:30, so market will be closed. So if tomorrow gap up or gap down, I'm expecting. We'll see. So anyway, there's no hike in interest rate decision. So tomorrow Trump may throw a statements on Powell again, Powell Chacha. So if we get a statements tomorrow, if any statement by Trump on Powell, just go for buying in gold. If you see any statements coming up, just go for buying in gold tomorrow, not today. At 12 we have FOMC statements and 12 o'clock, so that will also be a good time to wait. Still I am holding on apart from this spike. If you see some this type of spikes coming up at any important EMAs, that can also be, you can take some sell entries. Both the entries you can neutralize next time, if because I'm away from the system for 5 to 10 minutes, so this was happened. So 4 hours open is still valid. Still how much time we have for the market? We have 2 hours 30 minutes left for the market to close, and exactly we have 2 hours 30 minutes for the 4 hours candle closure. So closing of this candle depends upon the gap up or gap down tomorrow. So you have seen bulb coming up or exactly at the order block. No volumes are coming up. So we have FOMC conference now, 12 to 12:30, I think. Yes, we have FOMC press conference. Powell Chacha. At 12 o'clock, Powell is coming here. Powell is coming. So return point, aim for return point now. So close your buys. We have a spike. So, 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 so. So until unless this high is sustained, we can say stay on sells now. Until unless this high is sustained, this will be your SL. This will be your SL. I mean, place SL above this zone. You have a spike. Confirmation market can come down. There's no big change in the volumes, but this will be your SL on. Above this, this should be your SL on sell side. So FOMC press conference, it's happening now. Chacha is here. Aim for the previous day, the return point. Aim for return point. Aim for return point. We have changed our decision from buy to sell. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Powell ka power. Don't go for big lot size, maintain small lot size. This is a news time. Until 3306 is sustained, market can come down. So market can pump up once it confirms double bottom. I think euro is pumping up. Yes, euro is pumping. That's magic of Powell. Aim for return point. Aim for return point. That's a double bottom. That's a double bottom. We can see some good buying liquidation, selling liquidations, and buy volumes. You can see some selling selling liquidations. That means it's a buy side probabilities. Let's see if this green candle crosses this level. That's confirmation. It can go upside. So we can see some liquidations coming up on the chart. Liquidations coming up on the chart. And there is no rate cut. What happened to the BTC? Mine now we have to observe the BTC now. It will be very fast. Oh shit. Return point. Aim for return point. That's return point liquidated. And stop loss cluster. Stop loss cluster. So now stop loss cluster and return point are liquidated now. Expect expecting some buys here, buying opportunity at stop loss plus someone's SL should be your entry. GDP has come very positive for dollar. That's the thing. That's the thing happened today. 31, 1, 2, 3. We have 2, 3, 4 days. So no new entries on sell side. No new entries on sell side. If you want to take a risk, take some buys at SL, and you have to be very quick to placing your break even or stop loss on buy side now. This is a stop loss cluster. I need one evidence. You can see some liquidations coming up, and we need some evidence now. Exactly, enter buys where there is a stop loss cluster, exit with some 10 to 20 pips. Do scalping if you are good at scalping. Enter exactly at stop loss cluster, exit from 10 to 20 pips on buy side. That's a double bottom and liquidations are coming up. So if that green candle crosses that 60 line, we can see some good momentum on buy side, but it has to cross that line. Enter exactly buys at stop loss cluster, exit from 10 to 20 pips, or place your take profit from 10-20 pips. Euro is coming down. From the order block, the market has taken its rejection. So if you check the volumes, buy volumes 0.4% and selling volumes 0.3%. Both are coming up on a slight variation of 1%. So both are coming up. So market will so it's better enter buys at exactly at stop loss cluster. Whenever candle comes down, buy, exit for 10-20 pips. Just do scalping. If you're done with 1-2 trades, exit. Don't enter any new trades now. So Powell has come up, showed his power, bought the gold downside. He just bought the gold downside. No new sell entries now. No new sell entries. That's a double bottom. Concentrate on buys. Concentrate on buys. No new entries on sells. Strictly no entries on sells. Let it break that particular level or test its fair value gap. 50% of the fair value gap. So only buys from stop loss cluster. Only buys from stop loss cluster. Exit for 10-20 pips. Exit for 10-20 pips, and we can see confirmation of liquidation and a spike from downside. So be careful. Stay on buys, no one sells. Exit all sells. Stay on buys. Still buying volumes are into the market. Still buying volumes are into the market. Still buying volumes are into the market. 0.4%, 0.3%. So any message from here? Indicators. What are the indicators you are using in the trading view? Those are approximately around 24 indicators there. So that is a break of structure level. If this candle breaches with fair value gap, your target will be 3 to 83. 3 to 83. 3 to 83. Still 0.4%. Still buying volumes are into the market. So market. Euro is down. Euro is coming down drastically. Euro is pumping down gold. Only gold is holding its position. It's not giving any more. Daily open, and we have this level, and this can be the target. If this fair value gap is retested, it can come down. Come on, buddy. $32.83. $32.83. Oh my goodness. So that's the level which we have shared in our Telegram channel, 3283, 3311, and from there 3283, exactly to our levels. is coming down. Dollar is pretty strong. कहाँ से किधर से? Still I can see evidence of liquidation. Still see if you observe the liquidations indicator, exactly from 3 to 83 we have some liquidations. Three to 83. So we need some liquidations. Liquidations are happening, but see, we need one more green liquidation candle, the next candle, so that again it can go upside and it can retest the fair value gap again. Euro, BTC, everything is dumping. Everything is dumping. But I can see some liquidations coming up here. That's the problem. Okay. So if this level is retested, this is our next level to watch. That is 3260. But the candle has to close below. It has to come down to swing low. It has to retest this level and again it has to come down. $32.83 and next target for gold is 32.60. So okay, that's all for today. Tomorrow again 7:38 I'll be live. So we'll start again our trading. So we can see some liquidations here. So be careful. So we have some liquidations. Evidence of liquidations. So I think we have still. I think this news will be till 1 o'clock. I think 1 a.m. So mark this important levels, that is 32.84 and 32.60. This will be the ultimate target for tomorrow. It will retest this fair value gap and it can come down again. So according to the order book, We don't have any change of stop loss cluster. Still we don't have any evidence of stop loss cluster. Still it was holding the same area. There's no change here. And we can see beautiful liquidations coming up into the market. I expect this will be the important level for upside. At least 4 hours open. The one who opened the sell positions, just move your SL to break even and leave the trade. Don't close your sell side positions. Only scalp on buy sides. Don't close your sell positions which you have opened at 96 or 94. Keep holding your sell side with break even or cost to cost, and keep scalping the buys. Don't close selling positions, because both the volumes are coming up. Either one has to come down. So for now buying volumes are high, so that the market is going down 0.4% and 0.3. So still market is downside. But only the evidence, and for the levels we can see some liquidations coming up into the market. Buy side liquidations coming into the market. At least a small retracement is required now. At least a small retracement we can expect. So coming to, we have seen buy stops. These are the buy stops. Buyers trapped. I don't see big volumes here again. I don't know why it came down, but we have an reversal indication exactly from the EMA. This is 50 EMA. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we'll again meet at 8:30. Have a good day. Thank you. BTC is coming down, Euro is coming down, gold trying to come down. Oh my goodness. BTC is good. Euro is coming down, yeah. Euro is coming down. Euro is coming down, gold is coming down. So we can see buying volumes coming up in the markets. You can stay on sell side only. Stay on sell side in gold. Stay on sell side in gold. Stay on sell side in gold. So because we have huge volumes came up in the market, buying volumes came up into the market. So 0.6. Stay on sell side. Stay on sell side only. Stay on sell side. So people are opening buy volumes. So 0.6, 0.5. So stay on sell side. Don't close your sell positions. If you want to open any buys, just scalping is possible for 20 to 30 pips. Don't close your sell positions. You can scalp on buys. Don't close your sell positions which you are holding from 96. So I think this news will be till 1 o'clock. I'm expecting till 1 o'clock anyway. We'll close the terminal today. We'll catch you up at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.